Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully you can hear me really good. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, listen. This is part 2. This is part 2. All right? Yeah, part 2. All right, let's kick it. Let's go ahead and finish this out. I was telling the story, recapping about the detective slash officer that had pulled me over. I'm going to pick up from right here, okay? If I need to redo the video where it's all together, I will do that, all right? So here it is. The officer, as I said, had pulled me over, right? And there's all these other police cars and stuff, right? So I hand my ID and my badge, my ATF badge at the time, and this officer is someone I had already known. And actually, he's a detective, okay? I'd already knew of him, and something disappointing had took place earlier on where there was an attitude behind the fact that I didn't like him, okay? And he got an attitude, and obviously I had to talk to someone else about it, like maybe one of his bosses. You get it? At the time, because I felt uncomfortable because of the way they switched up. Because I thought that was just something that they could have been like, oh, okay, and moved on. But it wasn't. This person was bothered, So, and here he is, showing that he's doing in training with this black lady sitting there in the police car, working with him, and he's pulling me over, and he's saying my car is stolen. Okay. Are you serious? Yeah, I've had this car for some weeks now. All right. Went through all of that. Okay. I was pregnant at the time. He made me get in the back of what? The cop car. Bunch of BS. A bunch of BS. This fucking sicko. Okay. I want somebody to hear what I'm saying, because many people, they don't have these stories. A lot of people go through their life, they don't have these stories. They never have them. That's why they never understand really the cry out that people have in the world of being mistreated, mishandled, things like that. Okay? Let me continue. This man told my car, saying that the car was originally stolen. Now, he could have waited till the dealership opened that morning. He could have done whatever, okay? But he didn't want to do that because he was after me, okay? So I already showed all the paperwork, how I purchased the car, everything. And plus, that's how he wanted to know my business. This motherfucker probably looked at me like, how you move that quick? Because we already know what was up in the past, meaning if detectives know where you are, they know where you live, they know all that stuff. So you may have a couple psychos, and people don't want to hear this truth, but I'm going to give it to them. You may have a couple of them, because y'all forget, these people have certain jobs and shit, but they a man just like you are, a woman just like you are. Y'all get so misconstrued with titles and stuff and the things that you feel like they supposed to do and shit, but that ain't the world we living in, obviously. That's why everybody's so caught up. People really need to pay attention to what's going on out here and have people oversee a lot of shit. Because people don't be doing what they're supposed to do. Okay, and you just taking somebody somewhere, taking up for them, not knowing that that person is an entire nightmare. That's the word, nightmare. Had my car towed. I canceled my insurance right away. Okay, but I knew to call who? Howard Ames at the time. Howard Ames was the man that was on the news that did investigations and stuff for people being mistreated. I called him up and told him about what happened. And guess what? When I called the police station and I did and all of that stuff, and even when the Howard Ames called on my behalf and all, guess what they did? He never turned in the police report. So it was like some joke. So he's out messing with me, playing, but here it is. I had to get to work. I had to, I had canceled my insurance. I had to pay for my own car to get out of towing. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see this crazy ass psychopath? Now, why call somebody a crazy ass psychopath? But you a detective though. But you a detective over the people, right? People ain't gonna like my truth, but guess what? I begged you people to leave me the fuck alone. I said, please leave me alone. And now that I really feel people are in my energy, I should have been walked away. But you want to set up and play games, and some of you people, the problem is you so starstruck by the wrong people. You so starstruck by these demons that hire you and have you do shit as well. So we're gonna keep going, okay? Let me tell you what happened. I had to get my own car out, all of that stuff. Get back to my regular life. But I had complained. I felt hurt. I felt like this is unbelievable. And how a person has so much power just to keep getting away with this kind of stuff. And then I was pissed at the black woman that was with him. I don't give a fuck if you're in training or not, bitches. Do you have a voice? Well, I was real irritated with that sister. Like, don't you see now, in all fairness to her, she was in training, and maybe she did say something later. Maybe we don't know. We don't know. I wish I could have remembered her name, because I remember his name, very well. You ready? This man went on with his life or whatever. Okay? Later on, this same man, because I couldn't forget his name, this same man, this same detective at the time, now showing up as police officer in my life months later. Just months later. I can't even fucking go get a new job away from your crazy ass that you gotta find me. You in the whole city, but you gotta find me to bother me, to harass me. And I'm pregnant, so you want me to feel some type of way. And then you say, well, I ain't gonna turn it, I'm gonna harass you, and I'm not gonna turn the paperwork in. Okay. Guess what? Later on, he shot somebody in the back of the head. Yeah. The first time I told this video, I was just nuts. I was nuts because I was in my emotions. I was highly pissed. He shot someone in the back of the head, and they promoted that motherfucker to a sheriff. This is how much shit I know. This is how much shit I had done to me. And then they waiting for me to crash out or something like that. I could have been crashed out. These people play games with people's lives intentionally, and they don't care. So these are the people that help your country go to shit. Fucked up. For real, fucked up. These are the same detectives and people that are out in the street today they still watch your ass. They know who you are. And these are the same people that come behind you and fuck with your children. And your kids don't know shit. Your kids, these kids out here, these kids think they know everything, but they have no idea that some of these people done fucked with their mama, wanted to fuck their mama, all kinds of shit. They don't know. They don't know. It's real. Listen to me. What I just told you really bothered me. It bothered me. Because nobody even listened when I talked about what had happened. Nobody listened then. Did you hear me? Nobody listened. Okay? I wonder how many of you actually have stories like these. There's a lot of people that don't say anything. And then there's some people that have everything to say somewhere, but they don't ever have these type of experiences, like where a police officer or somebody has something going on with you, and they'll hunt your ass down and be around you the rest of your fucking life, long as you in that goddamn city. Can't let it go. And just imagine all the new people they bring on board. Now, we ain't saying everybody crazy and we just follow up some BS or whatever. I'm not saying that. But just imagine all the people that come on board who don't know shit. Who don't know that this person is really something other than what they are. Like, totally. Just imagine how that goes, and it just keeps going. It just keeps going. Who's overlooking what? Because what I just said, that's somebody feeling like they had a right to harass an innocent person and just keep coming. Do you hear me? Do whatever they want in their life. That shit cost me money. It wasn't money off him. That had to come from my account, and he just went on with his life. But some people really have some serious issues, and they should not be over people in any kind of way. In any kind of way. I'm telling you. There was a warning that I shared with people about. I shared the warning. I'm not going to repeat it. Because you're going to have to look at the videos for yourself. But there's a warning that I put out. It's what I seen clear as day. Because people ain't going to let you keep playing with their life. They're not going to do that. They're not willing to do that. They're not willing to, I'm going to see what you going to do. I'm going to see what he going to do. They're not willing to do that. People are not going to let you keep playing with their lives. Especially when you're not, when they, it's been proven and shown that you're not going to do the right thing anyway. Yeah. Moving right along. Next video.